But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
Hey, it's you! Come on in and join us!
We're hitting the skies tonight with the Shave Mercantile.
It's a Christmas morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres on YouTube, why? Come on in the live chat. Meet the Whiff Pack, a cool group of friends hanging out from all over the world. Gorguts is in there. They'd love to meet you, too.
They would. And for our mention today, we would like to talk about last year's Christmas limited release, Rudolph's Christmas Night. Here are the scent notes: spicy gingerbread, sugar cookies, and bourbon.
Well, y'all, a rather short list of scent notes, and yet this made our 2024 masterpiece collection, and we are told that the SugarFlum Pairies might be even better this year. Let's meet the soap. All right, y'all, from the sales page at theshavemercantile.com.
A festive prequel to the legendary Rudolph's Christmas Night. Rudolph and the SugarFlum Pairies tell the untold prequel of when the SugarFlum Pairies arrive to help Rudolph gear up for the biggest delivery night of the year. Things get festive, chaotic, and sweet in ways only Rudolph can handle.
This soap captures the cozy essence of a sweet treat in the holiday season. Warm notes of hot buttered rum, you got my letters, sweet sugar plums, whipped cream, vanilla, tart cloudberry, orange zest, and a little bit of Christmas magic. This luxurious lather transforms your daily shave into a festive indulgence, perfect for winter mornings or gifting. It leaves your skin smooth and wrapped in the comforting aroma of Christmas cheer.
This soap is handcrafted exclusively for the Shave Mercantile in collaboration with Santa and his elves at Music City Suds in Nashville, Tennessee. Go check out their awesome products at musiccitysuds.com.
Ingredients: love, joy, glitter. Disclaimer, this product may cause certain individuals to spontaneously belt out Christmas carols at the top of their lungs in large crowds.
If you happen to witness this, don't be alarmed. The Christmas spirit is contagious, so join in with them.
Well, make sure Santa's boots are buckled up tight and that cookie and cocoa dispenser is loaded for bear, because we are taking Rudolph out for the night. Now, our last package from the Shave Mercantile was a little frightening. It was pretty poly.
Yeah.
But this one, y'all, look at this! Snowflakes and red and green tissue paper. Already, I love ordering from the artisans themselves because of the opportunity for them to throw in the extra little touches.
Yeah. Oh, are there more touches?
Like this one. Y'all, we've been waiting for this. Y'all, this is our annual Christmas poem from the Shave Mercantile. All right, here we go. Strap in. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and in the work shed, Rudolph was pacing, his nose glowing red. He'd polished his harness, he'd fluffed up his fur. Much work laid before him, it was all such a blur.
Then out from the snowflakes with cheeks red and numb came the SugarFlum Pairies with hot buttered rum. It was creamy and dreamy with whipped cream piled high, and sweet sugar plums on top, a true festive sigh.
Rudolph took one long sip, then another or three, and said, just one more, it's tradition, you see. The Pairies all giggled. They'd seen this before when old Rudy got merry and danced on the floor.
With a swig from his mug and a heart full of glee, he looked forward to this soap packaged joyfully by the Shave Mercantile, a delicious new scent, just now when delivering Rudy's slightly bent.
The spirit of Christmas is swirling in this soap, a little bit magic, a little bit hope. Lather it up, let the season shine through, a touch of Christmas cheer from us to you.
To our cherished friends, family, and customers dear, may your season be joyful with hearts full of cheer. Wishing laughter and kindness will surround you tonight, and may the season bring you comfort, joy, peace, and delight.
Merry Christmas from Tism, the Shave Mercantile. Oh, thank you, Ethan. And that is not the end of the Christmas surprises, yo. We've got candy canes. We've got hot buttered rum from the Life Shavers. Remember in your stockings? Yeah. And of course, your wooden spoon to scoop out the soap from the Shave Mercantile. Thanks, y'all. Oh, and stickers for our shave cabinet. I almost missed the soap itself.
It's in candy cane wrapping. My goodness.
Oh, I didn't think Rudolph could get any cuter.
Oh, he's had an upgrade?
Look at this, y'all. And is it me or is this tub bigger? Wait a minute. No, they're the same.
He's in a Santa costume.
His nose definitely got redder. I think there's something more palpable in that mug. Letters from Santa, candy cane, and a visit from Rudolph. Y'all, this is why we do it. Come along for a Christmassy first impression. I can't handle the anticipation. I need you to go first and let me know what you're getting. All right, take him in. Rudolph 2025. I know, I'm so excited.
Ooh, it might be a lighter pour than the other one. This is a little wider.
Just make this connection. That's why the lifesavers are hot buttered rum.
I had already gotten that connection.
Well, we all know she's smarter. All right, take it in. See what you get. I'm excited for this.
There's definitely hot buttered rum in there. And I really, my brain pictured those lifesavers. I don't know how they did it. It's a little more adult, but my brain went immediately to that like childlike memories connected to this season I didn't realize I had. There's more past that. Please hold. I gotta say, I thought I was gonna get hit over the head a lot more with the sugar plum kind of a thing. There is, I think you read cloudberry or something. There's kind of a powdered sugary kind of gourmandy thing that hits, but this is a much brighter scent. So I think the little hidden citruses and berries and stuff are helping do that, but my brain is just really attaching on to the buttered rum, and I don't really want to let go of that part, so that kind of caramelized zone stays throughout the whole whiff. Other things kind of dance above and below it, so I think that's where those are coming in.
Right.
I love how this really does scream Christmas holiday season to me. Some of the other ones I can have early on in November and later in January. This one really does feel like it's kind of got the Santa thumbprint on it, like it's kind of in that exact week of the holiday is where I'd reach for something like this. It has the perfect amount of sweet tooth kind of gourmandy side hitting, but then that cozy, comfy, warm nostalgia is coming in with it. So it must be the twist of the buttered rum and the lighter kind of excitement that's coming with holidays, like the lighter colors, the berries, the citruses, those kind of things are keeping that like little excitement level turned up.
Nice.
This one definitely has more of the cookies going on.
Yeah.
And this really doesn't. So I can see how it's more of the prequel. Like it does, I know I keep saying gourmand, but I wanted to separate that. Like that has more of the cookies kind of side. This doesn't have like nothing that crunches that you take a bite from. Like you can't just grab a cookie and eat it.
Right. I love that the prequel references the boozy head. So Rudolph is pre-gaming tonight.
Yeah, I've never actually had buttered rum, but I've definitely had the candy. So
yeah, I don't think I've ever had hot. Is that even a thing? Like, can you walk into a bar and order hot buttered rum? He does it in It's a Wonderful Life, and he gets some crap for it.
You've had buttered beer at Harry Potter Land, but
that's
not
a little different,
this.
I would think.
Yeah.
I hope.
It's definitely butterscotchy. It's happening here. The rum isn't crazy, but
Can
it's
we please get a recipe in the comments?
Right where it feels like it's going to get too sweet, it tames itself. So I think that's the rum kicking in, like more of the spice side. Maybe that's where that's kind of part of the whiff.
Right. Yeah, you forget hot buttered rum is alcohol, right? Remember your Wonka. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
I really like the scent intensity on this as well. It kind of is, it's gotten that like about a 3 out of 5, but it's not too sweet. Like it really rides that line in the perfect way.
And they keep their scents a little bit on the medium intensity on purpose at the Shade Mercantile.
I just can't stop whiffing this because I can't eat the buttered rum candies and things, but I can smell this as much as I want, and it's hitting all the right places. I gotta say, my brain kind of assumed it'd be closer to the 3, 4, 5 Nutcracker one, Apotheosis, I think it's called, because that does list sugar plum. Oh, I said it right. Sugar flum. We're gonna get there. So my brain just thought it was gonna be more of a berry hit. I love that they went more the buttered rum kind of vibe here.
Are the SugarFlum Pairies real, or are they a result of Rudolph tipping back that hot buttered rum? Is that why they're SugarFlum Pairies instead of SugarFlum Fairies?
I'll hang out with either friend. They seem awesome.
Well, you know how Tchaikovsky wrote that beautiful SugarFlum Fairy theme? I wonder what this night sounds like.
Hookah, 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 shaka.
I think you got to get your nose on this. I don't want to keep hogging it.
I have been waiting for weeks, ever since I saw that this was going to drop for the Christmas season.
We are all about the Christmas excitement.
I know. Y'all, it's beautiful. It's hot buttered rum, but here's the thing. For me, it's hot on the butter. There is not as much rum here as there is butter, and it's a creamy lactonic that sees me in the door and then beautifully smooths out into almost a vanilla under the surface, and then the rum comes in to greet you. And as my brain starts to reach out and discover the boundaries of that hot buttered rum, it seamlessly transitions into the plum, into those sweet spices. So this is not completely hot buttered rum forward, but y'all, I'd say it's like 60-65 100% that beautiful drink in your hand. Ooh. Well, for a hot buttered rum to not go sweet, to actually dive down into that true buttered rum sense and those true spices and the true lactonic is rare. This is lovely. And you know what's awesome? I was thinking that the citruses were going to kind of take this into a fruit-cakey sort of direction. They don't. They're not those kind of muddled cooking citrus spices. They're more of a clean sense in here when I am brushing up against the orange. The orange is not tart, but it is not gourmandy either. And that citrus ride is what brings you up to the cloudberry. And I'm not sure how to describe this, because for me, it's more musky than it is berry-ish. At least that's the cloud part that my brain is interpreting. A faint wisp of a sweet grape or something like that that brings it back around again to your mug of hot buttered rum. And there's movement in it. It's beautiful. It's not so much the place, because I'm not getting any like woods or spices or anything else like that. It's just that beautiful, cozy feeling of maybe even being around an outdoor fire where there's chestnuts roasting, holding that hot buttered rum in your hand.
Something in it kept making me think like it was more of an afternoon, a midday kind of thing than evening. For some reason, I think that's the citruses that are in there, maybe?
Well, you're loading up the sleigh before it gets dark.
Right.
So there you go. It's late afternoon when you do your drinking, before you take the toys out to the children. Almost a pecan?
I'm with you.
Note in here where the orange leaves off. And I would say there is something musky in here, just a little bit of a clean white laundry sense to not have it go entirely gourmand. I'm not going to use that spoon for eating.
True.
And I love that it's not caramel. It does not go too sweet. It is definitively that hot buttered rum of your childhood, of the lifesavers, like you said, given a bit of a grown-up glow-up to that flavor. Wow. And then as I'm saying goodbye, something tart, but almost cranberry-ish. Maybe cloudberry and cranberry have a little bit of a common ancestor, but something a little bit tart to give me that sense of a North Pole breeze.
I can see that. Yeah.
Well, maybe that's part of the Christmas magic. The hot buttered rum is eminently your gourmand, but the rest of this isn't. To create a bit of a tug of war and make it clean and wearable. Well, if any of you have ever dreamt of being a dentist or have felt a bit like a misfit toy, come along with us. We're going to take another look at these scent notes and build a lather. All right, y'all, back to the sales page of theshavedmercantile.com. This soap captures the cozy essence of a sweet treat in the holiday season. Warm notes of hot buttered rum, sweet sugar plums, whipped cream, vanilla. Hold on, let's stop there. We totally get the hot buttered rum, but again, how much of those plums are you actually getting?
If I hadn't read it, I wouldn't know they were there. I get something that's kind of that color. Like there is something that's kind of fun happening next to it. And it must be the sugar plums, but they're not so loud that you can actually pull them out of that mix.
Right. I get more of the sugar than the plum.
Yes.
But it's still there. Then.
And so the whipped cream vanilla, that part almost becomes part of the hot buttered rum for me. Like they're all together.
Right.
But I'm guessing the sweet sugar plums are there. They're just not pulling you away from the hot buttered rum side. They're still the winner.
Now, I love adjectives with my scent notes. And here we have tart cloudberry. Y'all, that's giving me a little bit of a balsamic hit in there, but not enough where I can really tell what it's doing on its own.
Is that a real thing?
Hold on. The cloudberry is a golden orange berry from the plant Rubus camerarius, found in the Arctic and boreal regions of North America, Europe, and Asia. It is a delicate, soft-fruited berry that grows on low-lying plants in boggy, open areas and is prized for its sweet and slightly tart flavor. They are often used to make jams, desserts, liqueurs, and more upscale shaving soaps. It looks like the kind of thing your mom would tell you not to eat. Well, I think this is going to be good friends with the orange zest. And I'm kind of surprised how subdued those are together.
Agreed.
The tartness on this is just on the breeze. Just kind of giving me the sense of something in the window in the corner, right? And then a little bit of Christmas magic.
We all need some Christmas magic.
Right. How are you getting that?
You know what? I'm actually really excited to lather this up because I think those last few that we're having a hard time pulling out are going to come alive.
And this is my Vanillé custom resin shaving bowl from deep in the heart of Texas, made by hand by Monica herself. They are amazing. They come in 1, 2, 3, just about as many colors as you want. Just ask Monica. She'll make you an awesome one. And my matchy Herald brush from the Razor Company comes in a myriad of colors and knots. And the more I break this in, the more I'm loving how it splays. I didn't realize you kind of had to break in synthetic knots, but you kind of do.
Since we have our handy-dandy wooden shaving soap spoon, we wanted to show it to you in action.
All right, y'all, I'm just going to scoop out a small spoonful of this soap and press it gently into the honeycomb pattern here on the edge of my bowl. And y'all, I'm going to spread the soap out just about as thin as it'll go. It's going to look like that. And then I'm going to make it rain and let the water hang out at the bottom of the bowl and just sort of vertically bloom the soap here on top. All right, and my first goal here is just to transfer the soap up onto the bristles of the brush and not really build a lather yet. So I'm just going to go forwards and backwards, kind of pushing down to see what the backbone has to say. And about every 20 or 30 rotations here, I'm going to rotate the brush and give the bristles a new orientation to come at that soap with. If it starts getting a little dry, I'm just going to dip the bottom of the brush into the water that's hanging out at the bottom of the bowl. Woo! And start to bring it into place slowly. And then pretty soon...
Oh, someone's smelling something.
Oh, she knows. She's a hot buttered rum hound. And then pretty soon, you're just working with the whole bowl here. And look at this. The lather is just going to start getting thicker and thicker. We like starting with a paste and making the bubbles out from there rather than starting with something too frothy and foamy. Ooh, something a little more delightfully boozy is kind of
the rum's talking.
Popping out of this for me. Oh, y'all, and this is why the shave Mercantile is so well respected in this game. Look at that. You can't even see the honeycomb. And this is something you will only find here in the Barbershop Duet. This is the How Buttered Is Your Rum with on 3, 1, 2. Oh, that spreads out nicely. Oh, it's lovely in the tub. It's lovely, but you can tell there's not much space between the notes. Here, ooh, they're given a chance to really breathe and come together. This is lovely. More of the citrus, even a tiny hit of lemon. Are you kind of getting a wintry lemon over the top of that?
I am. It's not an in-your-face thing. Like, if I hadn't read it, the way it's being used here is just lightening up the overall sweetness.
Right.
Like, I get a little more fresh air, outdoorsy kind of hit maybe coming through. I love getting to know new scent notes, though. Cloudberry, that's kind of fun.
It is, and I adore how sweet this isn't. I think if this had gone too sweet, it would have been way too much lifesaver. I think this is what makes it wearable and nostalgic. And speaking of being wearable, y'all should probably see what this looks like on a face. Oh, and look at our angel confetti bubbles. Love that. I like to build my last part of my lathers on the face, so I usually start with a little bit more water on the face from the bougie spray. Would you like to try?
I would.
Woo!
Not
Peaks
that
and
much.
Valleys. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Super slick. My goodness. Yeah, you can really feel that nice slick but padded feeling going on.
Right. And y'all come along with us down the chimney. We're going to take this a little bit deeper and find a few more mysteries and wonders. This is weird. I said this a couple of days ago, but I often get the soap in its most full character as I'm wiping the lather off my face with a clean towel. I'm not entirely sure why, but do you get more of the plum now?
Oddly, yes. A little warm kind of colors coming through.
A little bit more of the orange.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So how'd you do Christmas growing up? When did you get your presents? Christmas Eve, Christmas morning? What were you?
So Christmas Eve, we would go to Mass around like 5 or 6 and then go to our family friend's house and we would exchange gifts with all of them after dinner, come home, and we would get to open one gift, which was usually some matching pajamas or something, which my mom still does. It's very cute. And then in the morning, one set of grandparents would come over and we could come downstairs and open those gifts. And then all of us would go to my other grandparents' house for the afternoon opening. So we were very spoiled in a little bit of both of all the things.
We did all the presents Christmas Eve right after dinner, even the big presents. And they were from Mom and Dad and Nan and Grandpa and Grammy and Papa. And that's who they were from. And that's who generally we were with. And then the next morning, you'd get a little stocking with a few little trinkets from Santa and orange and things like that. And I asked my mom later, how come all my friends got these big things from Santa and you guys bought ours and we just got little things from Santa?
Right.
And she went, look, we grew up pretty poor. So if we were going to buy you a BMX Team Murray, we wanted the credit.
Well, I mean, I get the point. That makes sense.
100%, 100%. And it made me more appreciative of what my parents were giving us, I think.
Right, it makes sense. But it just makes me, as a kid, wonder, like, so then the next morning you knew what all the toys you could go play with? Like, why would you go to bed? You had all the toys already before Santa would get there.
Who said we went to bed? I did vaguely think Santa didn't like me.
Oh, well, that
However,
kind of could make sense,
right,
too.
because Jason got an Atari. I got an orange with cloves in it.
Yeah, we always had a hard time getting ready to leave the house after Christmas morning. We just wanted to stay and play with all the things.
And y'all, after a little bit more research, here is a rather popular recipe for hot buttered rum. And here's something you will only find on the Barbershop Duet and all of the other channels that have both of these. This is the prequel or sequel with on 3, 1, 2. That's the prequel. Mm-hmm. This is the sequel. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Right? Oh. I think this is actually a good prequel. Like, I would enjoy the hot buttered rum early afternoon, then evening, a little nightcap with the spiced cookies and things going on in that one.
This reminds me of what it felt like at Christmas when I was little. This is what it feels like at Christmas now.
So I think our vote is we like both equally, but for different reasons.
This got a little more patchouli kind of stuff hiding in the nooks and crannies. This one's all just beautiful and approaching lifesaver territory.
I gotta say, we are enjoying hanging out with Rudolph. I can't wait to see what happens next year, because I can't not smile immediately as soon as I look at these.
What if you smell them at the same time?
Oh.
Hold on. This is the time-traveling interdimensional Rudolph whiff on 3, 1, 2. Oh!
They are good friends.
Y'all, if you happen to have both of these from the Shaved Mercantile, you could do a lot worse than to mash these up on Christmas Eve. So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be Rankin Bass, who produced the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas special. And it's going to air. And everyone is going to love watching the premiere. But when it's over, you're going to get flooded with letters. Because you're going to realize you never paid off what happens to the toys on the island of misfit toys. And children all over the world rose as one to let those executives know that that was not okay. And they needed to know what happened to those little beautiful misfit toys. And the next year, Rankin Bass animated a new segment and added it to the end so that all of the kids across the world wouldn't worry about those beautiful toys that just happened to have a little something different about them. It didn't mean that they weren't worthy of good homes and families for the holidays, and they got their own. So head over to theshavemercantile.com to find this and a bunch of other awesome stuff. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Rudolph's Christmas Night, and isn't it fabulous that the Christmas gourmands are so indicative of this time of year? You can't get eggnog in June or anything that smells like it. And y'all, where last year's Rudolph went a little bit more rich and spicy, this one does it in the lights. Definitely hot buttered rum centered, but even borders on clean and some of those sugar plum chocolate notes dancing around the outside. And the lather, fabulous, rich, thick, creamy, and protective. Shave Mercantile, thank you not only for making some of our most favorite holiday soaps, but for having the imagination to include letters from Pretty Polly or Santa Claus and Rudolph just to make sure our inner children don't go away forever in this hobby. Merry Christmas, y'all, and we will be back. Welcome to Messages.
So for our December giveaway, we wanted to give you a chance to get this custom brush from Grizzly Bay.
Sarah ordered a custom one for me for my 50th birthday, and he sent an extra for free to give away here on the show. And all you have to do to be eligible for this giveaway is send us an email here to WeSentYou@theBarbershopDuet.com, and then check back here on our first January episode to see if you are the lucky winner of this amazing brush. And thank you, Grizzly Bay. This is an honor.
Best of luck.
Y'all, Christmas time for me was always about the sweet treats or those rich, decadent drinks that Mom would make. She always had a simmer pot going on the stove or something for us to imbibe in later on that night. And I love that so many of the soaps we have in store for you this month are going to help us relive all those beautiful gourmandy memories with a few other Christmas surprises headed our way. Ethan, Shave Mercantile, and your whole family, thank you not only for sending this out for free, but for knowing how important imagination and whimsy are in this hobby and really helping to keep our inner children alive at Christmas time.
I love knowing that this is a little buttered rum kind of fun, getting to meet our SugarFlum Pairies and even what a cloudberry is. We are learning a lot, my friends. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll feel more Christmassy just watching this.